Hey up, it's Steve from that old Yorkshire geek, and I'm here with some Attack the Block news. Ooh, that's an old one, isn't it? Got an update on the sequel, which we never knew were happening. So here we go. This is from comicbook.com. As usual, links in the description. Don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell. I'm also on Rumble and Anchor.fm and Spotify and Amazon Music Podcasts and Google Podcasts. I'm also on the social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Links are in the description, as are the links from my books. Where have I put them? Oh, I can't find them. I was down there, never mind. Links from my books, Mercury Rapids and Silent Predator. They're on Amazon, Kindle or paperback. Take your pick. Just a bit of fun. Don't get me. Right. Here we go. So, update on sequel for Attack the Block. Right, the 2011 sci-fi adventure Attack the Block became a cult favourite among genre enthusiasts, as well as serving as a breakout role for actor John Boyega. He was really good in it, dripping with charisma, even though I don't think he had that many lines. With director Joe Cornish recently offering a promising update on the highly anticipated sequel. Given that the original film was mainly a hit among the indie crowd as opposed to being a major financial success, hope for a follow-up mainly seemed like a pipe dream. Pipe dreams, son, that's what they are. Yet Cornish's update on the project makes it sound as though it's only a matter of time before the project makes substantial progress, which also sees Boyega returning as a producer. Well, yeah, that's why they're talking about it now, because John Boyega's a star now, isn't he? That's the only reason it's getting made. Just adjust that a bit. There we go. Yeah, we're a bit low, wasn't it? I've put my camera on a little, one of these that you have your microphone on. I've got one because I've got another microphone, so I put my camera on there so I can adjust it. In theory, so you can see me L-Cars display, and also you can just make out behind my soundbar. There, I've got a Star Trek plate and some autographs I've got, and that thing back there, well, you can't see it for me, never mind, is when I went to DaleCon in Rochdale and met Flash Gordon and Dale Hard, and it was cool. Anyway, where were we? The nice thing about the first movie was nobody was expecting it, Cornish recalled to the King cast. Nobody knew who John was or who I was. I think Joe Cornish, he was quite well known, at least in the UK. Not as a director though, as a comedy actor sort of thing, or writer. Where were we? Certainly outside of UK comedy circles, and we put a lot of work into the first one. Obviously, I can make stuff up about aliens quite easily, but the other stuff, the aspects of reality that we folded the fantasy into, we did a lot of research for, and so we are currently doing that same thing. He continued, we have a very detailed treatment and a storyline we're very, very excited about. And when I say we, I mean me and John Boyega, with whom I'm co-producing the film. Just correcting their grammar there. And consulting very closely with. And we're doing all the research to make sure we get it right. In the original film, a neighbourhood comes under siege by an otherworldly threat, with the area's young residents, basically, a gang of kids, little bloody ruffians they are, banding together to hold off the creatures. Based on Cornish's remarks, it sounds as though he wants to inject as much realism into the project as possible to keep in line with the tone of the original film. The filmmaker also went on to note that the scope of the adventure is expected to be much larger than its predecessor. Don't overreach. This very afternoon I spent 2 hours interviewing someone whose life intersects with one element of the story. Oh, here we go. And when we're putting real life into it, for a modern audience, probably. And when we're done here, I'm going to go home and transcribe that. So we're doing our due diligence in building the screenplay and taking the same amount of care we took with the first one, Cornish pointed out. But we're very, very quietly confident and excited about what we've got. We think about Alien and Aliens and Terminator 2, and we wanna take a shot at doing our version of what people did for those movies. Stay tuned for updates on the Attack the Block sequel. So there we go. Are you looking forward to the sequel? Well, yeah, because Attack the Block were really good. I really enjoyed it. It had Jodie Whittaker in it before she was Doctor Who. Oh, sorry, the Doctor. But anyway. So there you go. Attack the Block director offers promising update on sequel. So we'll leave that there. Looking forward to it. The first film is really good. If you can, if you're not in the UK, you might not have heard of it because it is a very British film. So look it up and give it a whirl. It's very low budget. The aliens, they're not much to look at, but they're impactful, and I like it. It's also got Nick Frost in it in a bit of a bit part, and lots of other people, obviously. So give it a go. Right, so we'll leave it there. So thanks for watching, and wherever you are in the universe, look after each other. And until next time, I'll say there.